I'm sorry about last night. I had no idea what was going to happen. I didn't think I'd worry you like that. Ew! Is that actually her smile? Why does she look like that? You notice what a good view someone would have of your window if they stood where you're standing right now. Oh my god. Get blinds! Why is your window uncovered? This is how people just be living their life with the door unlocked. That's crazy, bro. You slide into the booth across from Avery. Hey there, stranger. Don't you work here? Hey, while I'm gone, Gretchen. We're lucky Gretchen ain't gone. All of my melanated senses are tingling. All of my melanated senses are tingling. To not go cave diving. I'm ready, guys. I'm ready. Today we're gonna be playing episode 2 of Scarlet Hollow. You won't be able to save everyone. We'll see about that, because after I became a muscle mommy and saved both of the people last time, like legit, I was like, my choices like might actually be really good this time, not like slay the princess, because y'all know I actually don't like princesses. But anyway, all I have to say is y'all saw how much being a muscle mommy like benefited us. Like, it actually really benefited us. I was actually so surprised, because like that physical trait that I picked in the beginning was giving me like dumbness. Like it was like, oh, there's goop in the fridge, we should eat it. Like, what type of choice is that? So I was like, when are the choices gonna be used for? Did I actually just make a silly choice? And the choices were like, shoot. It was so good. It was useful. Okay, I'm gonna press continue. Okay. Ooh, you open your eyes. Oh, this needs to get turned down. Okay, you open your eyes. The sun has risen. The birds are singing. You are still alive, and for now, you are safe. You gaze. Your gaze wanders across the room to the window and the woods beyond. You wonder if the monsters are lurking there right now, just beyond the trees, ready to pounce as soon as you leave the crumbling estate. Let's leave. Forget the wedding or the funeral, whatever we're here for. There's so much dust in the room. You can see, like, you know when there's dust particles in the air and the light goes through it? That's crazy. That's a crazy detail to add, actually. A familiar unease settles into your gut, tangling into a knot of anxiety wriggling as the events of last night play out in your head. You can't help but remember the sight of pale faces jeering at you from the trees, their calls echoing through the woods as you ran for your life. You're not sure if you'll ever feel okay again after what you've seen, but you can't stay in bed forever. No, sorry, Bobo. Hunger pulls you from the clammy depths of the mattress. No, you can refresh yourself on the events of the previous day by using the journal icon for a quick menu. Okay, well, should I like the journal? Refusing the boiled peanuts was a major decision? Be so freaking for real. Wait, ate something terrible. That was a major decision? Made him a nest in the opossum. Yeah, that was something that was changed because I had to replay it. Okay, and here are my traits. Save. How do I save it? I almost want to override a save, but I feel like that's not smart. Is there like infinite saving options? Oh, there is! Shoot, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Okay. Alright, let's see. Check on the opossum, poke around the closet, look out the window, text Stella, get dressed and head down. Okay, let's check on the opossum. Ew, it's still there! You open the drawers and check on the little opossum you met yesterday. Oh god, he's still there. That's nice, but it looks like you won't be able to use the clothes anytime soon. Okay. I only made a nest for the filthy opossum. I also don't like animals. So I made a weird choice, right? Last playthrough, and I went back. So when I went back, I was like, oh, I might as well just make a little nest for this silly little guy or whatever. Ugh. And now he has my clothes, and that makes me upset. And I don't want them anymore because What's the harm in letting the little man continue to rest in your clothes? Maybe that'll come in handy. At least your outfit from yesterday still smells pretty okay. Maybe no one will notice. That is crazy. So we're not gonna buy more? Poke around the closet. Great, the doll didn't move during the night. Maybe it isn't haunted after all. Although after everything you went through yesterday, that's hardly a consolation. Return to your room. You return back to the rest of the room. Look out the window. You creep towards the window, careful not to be seen by whatever's lurking in the garden. Imagine we see one peeping. For a second you thought you saw movement. It could have been an animal. It could have been something else. Whatever it was gone down. Was there actually movement? Holy crap, was there actually movement? Maybe you'll head out there and investigate after you finish waking up. That's how you know I'm actually a white person. I'm sorry, was that too far? Cut that out of the video. No, because what are we talking about? Maybe I'll head out there and investigate. Are you good? In a game where people can actually die? Let me text Stella. It's probably a good idea to check on my new friend. You can't imagine she's holding up very well. Yo, what up? Hey, how are you holding up? Hi. Okay, hey, how are you holding up? Probably take her a minute to get back to you. In the meantime, get dressed and head down to the kitchen. It's time to start my day. I know that's right. Oh dear, the stupid kitchen. And the damn cat. Sorry. I just feel like if we chose talking to animals and powerful build, that would have been the two most useful combination, other than like the lock picking one. You know, that would have been the two most useful, in my opinion. Anyway, you're back in the kitchen. Frou Frou eyes you from her favorite spot on the counter. That cat is, what's it called when you mew someone with the jaw? You're back in the kitchen. Frou Frou eyes you from her favorite spot on the counter. Excuse me, ma'am, but may I pet you? You're beautiful for part of you hopes the flattery might win her over. As silly as that seems, that may seem, you are, after all, talking to a cat. Frou Frou merely flicks her tail faster. It doesn't look promising. Oh my god, I thought that was the cat. I was like, oh, maybe we did click it after all. Hey. You sure took your time getting up. Hey, cuz! Ah! It's like 8 a.m. There are monsters in the woods. We need to leave. I had a really left. Like, you can't be so upset. What's the plan for today? Say nothing. I would like be nice because I did come home late. What about the monsters in the woods? Maybe I should tell her. Yeah, I'm gonna tell her. Yeah. Okay, there are monsters in the woods, Tabitha. We need to leave. I'm not joking. I've seen them with my own 2 eyes. It's not safe here. Is that what Stella's frightened into you? I have no idea what you think you saw last night, but that girl is always chasing her own shadow, thinking it's Bigfoot. This is just a sleepy mountain town where nothing ever happens. I'm not about to flee in terror just because Stella thinks she saw some ghouls. That's a good point. I would be kind of on her side. Anyways, I'm running late, so listen up. I wanted to make sure I relayed this message in person, in case you decided to ignore my texts again. I don't want any repeats of last night. From now on, no running around in the woods after dark. It's dangerous out there, and not because of monsters. You could fall down a cliff. You could get stuck in a hidden cave somewhere. You could even get lost in the woods and never be found. Just because nothing happens here doesn't mean it's safe. And just because Stella spends a lot of time in the woods doesn't mean she'll keep you out of trouble. I agree. But I feel like if that old man died, because I watched someone else's playthrough, only of the part I already played, and she didn't have the strength build, so Greg, or whatever the old man's name, actually died. And I feel like if that old man died, and we told her, oh my god, Greg died in the woods, well, she would probably not believe us either, but I'm like, that's like freaking evidence. Or like if we showed her the dog. Like, anyway, I want you home by sunset from here on out. What is up with you and Stella? Aren't you the boss? How can you be late? Can I hang out with you today? I don't want to be by myself. You don't understand what happened last night was real. How dare you dismiss me like that? I'm sorry about last night. I'm sorry about last night. But what you're doing is unacceptable. Yeah, don't worry about it. I don't need any convincing to say, but I'll say I'm sorry because what I did yesterday isn't cool. I'm sorry about last night. I had no idea what was going to happen. I didn't think I'd worry you like that. Ew! Is that actually her smile? Why does she look like that? She looks like one of those visitors from the game. Like, she looks like something's actually wrong. Like, oh my god. Good, glad we're on the same page. That's her smile? They did that on purpose. They made it creepy on purpose. I'm late enough as it is. I'm going to work, and I expect to see you here at sunset. Guys, I'm literally coming back at sunset. Tabitha takes a few steps towards the door. Sunset. Your cousin huffily exits the kitchen. The footsteps fade down the hall, ending in her characteristic creak and then slam of the front door as it opens and closes behind her. Once again, you are the only human in the estate. A text from Stella. Hey, thanks for checking in. Oh, hey, Mara. Thanks for checking in. Oh, crap. The accent. Okay, let me drink some water. Oh, my goodness. Okay, wait. Oh, my god. Because I'm actually under the weather a little bit. I'm under the weather, so, like, forgive me if I take some breaks. Hey, Mara. Thanks for checking in. Hope you're all right, all things considered. I'm doing okay. Oh, my God, why did it turn British? I'm doing okay. Oh, my God, that's still British. Not great, but hanging in there. That's still British. Okay, think Applejack. Most of the night on cryptic forums, but no good answers yet. That's literally okay. I'm gonna take a break.
How in Equestria can she think that tiny patch of clouds is Cloudsdale?
The same way he got you to think that cheap rock was a bona fide diamond?
I thought we agreed never to speak of that.
Sometimes you have to get like inspo. Sometimes you have to get inspo. Like sometimes you actually have to get inspo. My name is Applejack. I got it back, guys. I got it back. Okay. Up most of the night on cryptid forums, but no good on. It's still British answers yet. I'm at the library if you want to join. Okay, it's gonna take me some time to get back into it. I have scones. Scones say no more. Not the after last night hell though. Ghost her? Oh, I gotta save here, guys. I have to save here. Ghosting her is crazy, bro. Scones say no more. But I can understand why you'd be like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore if like one of your choices led to like the old man dying. Like then I'd have to be like, sorry, gang. I know this is just a game, but sorry. And that's that. Time to start your day. After last night, you should try to make things up to your cousin. Screw going to town. Try to clean the guest bathroom. So, how about we investigate the garden? I know I said that I'm not an investigator but you know, it is just a game. As your eyes wander to the garden door, you shudder, remembering the brief glimpse of something you saw from your upstairs window. Oh my god, I can't believe we're actually doing this. It was probably just a raccoon. I actually didn't see what the hell they're talking about, but the uncertainty of what you saw gnaws at you and compels you to investigate. I don't know why, if only to prove that it was nothing. At the very least, you don't see anything now. Investigate further. Guys! Oh god. If you wander further into the garden, trying to pinpoint the spot where that thing had been lurking, if indeed there had been a thing to begin with. Take it all in. Check the ground for clues. Well, why would I take it all in? Take what all in? Okay, whatever. I'll just take it all in. The garden is peaceful but undeniably eerie. Here, more than anyone else, you're surrounded by the ghost of what this place used to be. Okay, a greenhouse sits in the middle of the overwhelming greenery, unreachable from years of neglect. Its glass clouded and cracked. Statues from reach out from within the seas of weeds, as if begging to be rescued. And most strikingly, behind a pair of rusted metal gates, at the very peak of the mountain, sits a graveyard. What? What? Why? You can just make out a few headstones, the Scarlet name carved deep and proud into their faces. You notice what a good view someone would have of your window if they stood where you're standing right now. Oh my god. Get blinds! Why is your window uncovered? This is how just people just be living their life with the door unlocked. That's crazy, bro. Check the ground for clues. You catch up, pushing aside the greenery to examine the soft earth. A boot print, a big boot print, and what looks like some kind of viscera. Maybe it's just jelly, like from PB&J. Your thoughts turn to the specter from the night before. You snap a quick photo just in case it comes in handy later. Text it to Stella. You send the photo to Stella. Look what I found in the garden across from my window. No way that's Tabitha-sized. You head back. Time to figure out what to do with the rest of your day. Make a PB&J. Sure, Stella might have some scones at the library, but scones are later. PB&J is now. You quickly scrape together ingredients and gobble up a delicious breakfast. And that's that. Alright, I'm gonna save it here. Now I'm getting paranoid. So I keep saving. Wait, how do you quick save? F5? Okay. Let me try pressing it. Oh, crap! What is that? Oh my god. Wait, I think I have to press the FN button. F5. Oh, I did it! I did it! Okay. I'm gonna remember to do that from now on. Okay, let me head into town, because I'm not cleaning the bathroom. Tabitha isn't here to stop you now. You head outside, back to the mountain path that leads to town. Did she tell me not to head into town, or did she just tell me to be back by sunset? The walk back to town is much less pleasant today than it was yesterday, when you didn't know that the mountains were full of monsters and strange men who know your name. That's a good point. Why does the man know my name? You stare anxiously into the darkness between the trees, searching for any signs of movement, but the woods are still, at least for now. Continue down the path. The autumn-tinged mountains, sprawling for miles in every direction, now feels less like beautiful scenery and more like the walls of a cage. Your phone buzzes in your pocket. Jeez, that's creepy. That's creepy. All the more reason. Oh, why is it British? It's because I just played Slay the Princess. I'm sorry. I literally played it like 5 minutes ago. The narrator's voice is in my head. Jeez, that's creepy. All the more reason to come to the library. Look who I found at the library. Said she was up all night thinking about the video. Adding you to a group text. Wait. For Kanika, I'm actually gonna look up like accent inspo, cause like I'm trying to get it right. I love Kenji and Blood. I'm sorry.
This the accent challenge. Where you from? I'm from Grenada, Mississippi.
Alright guys, I'm gonna try and do it without sounding racist. Let me start. I'm only here because it's quieter than the store, or was, lol. And I'm trying to figure out what animal that could be. I don't buy into the Harbinger or Doom stuff. We know what animals they are. They're ditchlings, and they are harbingers of doom. Sounds like they're having fun. Dang, I need those scones. On my way. LOL. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'll be there soon. Can't wait to solve this mystery. Ditchlings aren't real, Stella. Send a heart emoji. I thought I told you I'm out. Don't reply. On my way. Let's just be normal. Jeez. Almost back to town. Continue down the path. You make it to town in one piece. No creatures jumped out at you. No scary men blocked your path. The sight of other people is comforting, helping you forget the things that you witnessed as if they happened to someone else. Oh, hey, Mara. We were just talking about you. I stopped by Sybil's. Oh, wait, that's Avery's. Sorry, I keep forgetting her. This girl's name is Sybil. Okay. We were just talking about you. I stopped by Sybil's to pick up her new tea blend, and well, you're the biggest thing to come to town since the coal mine. Folks have been absolutely buzzing about you. And if you guys don't like my accents, low-key watch someone else because I'm eating it up. Okay. You went out with Stella last night, right? Did something happen out there? She barely even waved when she walked by. Tell Avery the whole truth. Yes, because I'm all about telling people the whole truth, bro. You tell Avery everything that happened last night. Whoa, slow down. You actually found out something out there? Whoa, slow down. You actually found something out there. Let me I can corroborate. Wow, that's a big word. I may not have been out there with them, but I've seen their footage, and they encountered something otherworldly in those woods. Man, you seem way more calm about this than I'd be. Tell you what, I'm on sorry, the accent. I'm on break for the next half hour. How about you swing by the diner when he can fix you some of Sybil's new blend and try to calm your nerves? It's chaga and lemon balm. It always helps me on bad days. And if you need to talk about what happened, I'm all ears. Anyways, it's up to you. See you around, Mara. See you, Sybil. Take care now, Avery. Confident. Tell Avery the whole truth about last night. I better get back to it myself. I'm glad I was able to catch you this morning, if only to see how you were holding up. Please don't hesitate to stop by if I can be of any help. Thanks, Sybil! Wait, do you know anything else about ditchlings? Why doesn't anyone in this town seem to know or care about the woods are full of monsters? I actually have a question about that. People tell a lot of stories up in the hills, especially city folk, who wouldn't know a bear from a Bigfoot. No offense, of course. But I'm afraid that means most folks aren't going to take your claim very seriously. At least not until they see what you saw with their own eyes. Be gentle with them, Mara. I'm so sorry to cut our conversation short, but I've got things that need tending to. Stay safe and God bless. I almost said something crazy. When she said God bless, I was thinking of all the "This is America" memes. Like, just like, what the hell is a kilometer? Sorry. You probably have a bit of time before you're needed at the library. I do. Swing by the diner. The diner's a little quiet today, but the air is still heavy with the tantalizing smell of breakfast. Warn the patrons of the danger? Y'all think I'm cuckoo bananas? Hell no. Talk to Avery. Coffee date. Date. Sorry, this just made me think of real life. So if a guy and a girl, or if it's like two people, right, spend the whole day together, go to restaurants and like a capybara cafe and like all this stuff, is that a date? Like if they barely know each other or not? Anyway, let me continue. Anyway, you slide into the, because there's a little achievement that said date with Avery. I don't know, I'm in my head. You slide into the booth across from Avery. Hey there, stranger. Don't you work here? Wait, why is he sitting here too? Doesn't he work here? Aren't you supposed to be serving? Anyway, Before you can exchange words, Winnie sidles up a fresh mug of tea in hand. Heard you might be. Heard you might. Oh my God! Let me pull up the video again. Heard you might need this. Okay, I'm just trying my best, gang. The answer to 29 down is oink, by the way. What? But the clue is pen sound. How is that a pen to sound? I mean, how is that a sound a pen makes? Wait, pen like pig pen? Are you kidding me? How was I supposed to guess that? I don't know why y'all even bother with those things. They're just gonna frustrate you. It's just something to fill the time. But maybe I should switch to Sudoku. When he leaves, Avery contemplating, oh my God, contemplating, wow, daily newspaper puzzles, returning to her seat behind the counter. So, thanks for telling me about everything last night. If you want to wait, I'm sorry, this doesn't suit him. I need to dig deep down. So, thanks for telling me about last night. If you want to really I feel like, wait. I'm about to say something out of pocket, bro. I'm sorry. Oh my God, I'm just trying to look at my accents. Oh my God. I'm just trying to look up for reference. I'm gonna get canceled. I'm gonna get canceled. I need to focus. I need to calm down. Oh my God. I need to take a break. I won't. I'm just gonna read it. So, thanks for telling me about last night. Oh my God. Okay. If you want to really get into the grisly details, you can tell me. I won't judge. So, try your tea. What if you don't believe me? Tell Avery about last night. Last night still feels wrong. Why don't I just talk? I'm finna tell you everything, bro. I share with them. I'm glad to have someone to talk to about things. Wow, that's some really heavy stuff. No wonder Stella seems distant. Monsters in the woods. I may not have lived here long, but I've never heard of anything like that happening around these parts. How exciting. Exciting, bro. Wait. He's not from here! No wonder! Because I was thinking his clothes have too much, like saturation and joy to be from one of these. Okay, let me not insult people from small towns. No, wait, let me not insult small towns as a concept, right? But to be from here, like he looks too, like his clothes, it's literally his clothes. Like it's not even anything else about them, that they just feel like they have too much saturation. Like I could tell he's not from here. Not that do you regret moving here is so, all of this is kind of exciting, isn't it? No, you should get out of here before it gets any worse. And take me with you. Taking me with you is crazy. Let me know if anything happens if you come across. Okay, I hadn't pegged you as a transplant. Where are you from? Probably New York. Charlotte. Oh, North Carolina. Gosh, 3. Oh, sorry. Let me read it out loud. Okay. I moved here from Charlotte, gosh, 3 years ago now? Maybe a little more. I've lost track. Winnie offered me a place to stay and a job. Is that her? Oh yeah, that is her. Okay. And who was I to pass on that sort of generosity? To be honest, it still feels like I just moved in. I would have totally passed on that generosity, bro. Like, you would not catch me here. Practically everyone apart from the Cole folks grew up in this town, so it's like I'm the perpetual new kid. Don't get me wrong, folks here are plenty polite and friendly, but there's a shared history I'll never be a part of. Why'd you leave Charlotte? Maybe you're more at home here than you think. Okay, wait. I want to know why he left Charlotte. I can't even front. Like, why did you leave Charlotte? Nah, it's cool. I was having some issues with my folks about my education, which wasn't great, especially since I was still stuck under their roof. How old is he? When my aunt heard about this, she offered me a job and a place to stay, and the rest is history. Maybe you're more out here. Maybe you're more... sorry. Maybe you're more at home here than you think. Stella really talked up your party yesterday. I don't think she'd have done that if she didn't think you were really part of the town. It could be that you're getting in your head about fitting in. Bro, I don't know if he fits in. I don't know if they fit in. I don't know if they fit in. Hey, thanks. I hadn't actually thought about it like that. Let me know if you happen across any leads. We're on the case, but I really know where to start. Let me know if you hear anything, bro. If they die in rioting, they seem so normal. Oh man, guess my shift is starting. I hope you're doing a bit better. The diner is where everyone comes to gossip, so I hear a lot about what goes on around here. I'll let you know if anyone mentions those monsters or anything else strange or unusual. Avery slips out of the booth, giving a friendly half wave before disappearing to the back. You leave the diner, ready to continue your day. Yeah, we found out more about Avery. Let's swing by the general store. They actually have black people in this game. That's actually so surprising. If it's fantasy, people would rather slit their own throats than add more than like the stereotypical token to anything. So me seeing that there's multiple is kind of cray. Like, I'm like, wait a minute, there's multiple black people. Like, I'm like, ooh, clap, clap. Like, that's crazy. This is your first time seeing the general store in the light of day. It looks like freaking, what's that one store with all those American flags? What's that? Outdoor World. It looks like Outdoor World. Their one general store looks like freaking Outdoor World. That's crazy. And they got a black person there. That's actually so wild. Anyway, a young man sits at the table by the register, too preoccupied with his phone to care that you stepped in. You should leave town, there's monsters in the woods. That's crazy. What about... Hi, I'm Mara. Just got to town yesterday. Yeah, I know, Mom told me. That's funny. What's your name? Oh, that's crazy. He's literally a kid. Why would I riz up? Not riz up, but like... You can't be asking too many questions to a kid, bro. Do you know how to get to the mines? Maps are free. That's crazy. You take a map of the town. The mines are a couple of miles away, but you now have the power to visit your cousin of your own free will. You should leave town. There are monsters in the woods. What's your name? Miles. Morales? No, kidding. You should leave town. There are monsters in the woods. I wonder what he would say to that. I've been talking to my mom too much. Huh? Who's his mom? Is his mom Kanika? Or no, his mom's Sybil. Oh, this is Kanika's brother. Oh, so there's only 2 black families, but we just happen to be knowing them. Let me see here. If I wanted to buy chips, do I talk to you or something? Or Miles sighs. That's so funny. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Kanika decided to skip work today, so of course whatever plans I had didn't matter. Just take the chips. I don't care. I'm paying for the chips. Won't Kanika get mad? Wait. No, I'm paying for my chips. I insist. I'm not ringing you up. Take them or leave them. Wouldn't that be stealing? Won't Kanika get mad? Well, she should have left me in charge while she's off doing whatever. If Kanika cares about running this place right, she can hire someone else and let me live my life. We make the most of our money on bulk orders anyway. A bag of chips doesn't make a difference. I'm not gonna steal. Have it your way. Just to be nosy. What you doing on your phone? Games. You probably haven't heard of it, but alright. See you, Miles. Miles doesn't respond if you turn and relieve. I'd be pissed too, though. I'd actually be so pissed. Like, if I was, like, at the general store, you could just visit her in the mines. That's crazy, bro. I'm gonna head to the library. Like, and my sister made me work there because she ditched. Like, bro, I'd be pissed. But not pissed enough to make someone steal. Like, that's weird. Head to the library. You enter the former town hall. This used to be a town hall. Who they got in the back? Who are they carrying? Bro, are they carrying them to sacrifice them? He's screaming. And the kids are just smiling. This town is freaking weird, bro. They did that on purpose. And then the saturation is so much different. Like, than the rest of the building. Like, the color scheme's different. But once must have been a stately foyer has been since turned, oh my god, sorry, my reading goes out sometimes, has been since converted into rows of shelves. Meeting rooms and offices long ago gave way to assorted sorry, I keep thinking about something. Assorted references, collections, and reading areas. Oh, hey, you made it! Settle in at Stella's table. Why are some of the options so rude? You head over to Stella's table and settle in. You made it. Glad you could join us. Morning, Mara. You look tired. Snitch on Miles is crazy. Never done a Scooby-Doo before. I'm not amped up. It was hard to fall asleep last night, all things considered. Yeah. Oh crap, I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, it never happened. Bro, that dog is taking me out. That dog really almost saw us last day yesterday. That dog was this close. That dog is this close to dying. Yeah, it was pretty hard to fall asleep last night, all things considered. Can't say I got a wink myself. Yeah, same. Anyways, I guess we should get started. Oh, before I forget, we've got to talk about that photo you sent me this morning. Kanika, check this out. Mara found it in Tabby's garden this morning, right in line of sight of her room. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sick, so I need to blow my nose. Sorry, I was buffering because a sneeze was about to come. I'm really not trying to make fun of nobody's accent. Like, I know my phone playing that one video when I was trying to look up references was crazy. I keep thinking about that. But I'm so sorry. Okay. What is that liquid around it? It looks like pus. You think it's Wayne? Bro, those bits are too big to be Tabitha's. Can't say I'm thrilled at the thought of someone watching my room. I don't know if there's a connection to what happened in the woods, but it felt worth texting Stella about it. Those boots are too big to be Tabitha. Wait, let's talk about Wayne, because Wayne pisses me. The fact that happened pisses me off. You think it's Wayne? That creep who keeps coming to my mom's tea house? He snuck up on us last night and called out Mara by name. And those boot prints match up with their mining getup. Well, apparently I missed a lot last night, huh? I wonder if there's any connection between that guy and what happened in the woods last night. Yeah, wasn't her mom like besties with like my mom or something? Yeah, they were. She would say something like that. So maybe that Wayne guy knows both of us. Maybe Wayne is my dad. Like what? I mean, I don't have nothing specific, but we do have that whole prophecy of impending doom angle to explore, and this photo's weird. I can't stop thinking about those splatters on the ground. If he's sick, maybe it's from the creatures he mentioned. Hey there, strangers! Yeah! And literal stranger. Oh, introduce yourself. Hey, I'm Mara, Tabitha's cousin. I would not put that I'm Tabitha's cousin in my introduction, bro! I'm in town for the funeral. Oh, I should have known you're Scarlet. You look so much like Vivian. Not that I knew her very well. I was still a little kid when she left. How old is my mom? But that Scarlet resemblance is, strong. But that Scarlet oh, because I'm a Scarlet. Oh my god, I must look dead. I'm Oscar Gutierrez, Chief Librarian, and only librarian. Oscar's amazing. He practically built this library from scratch. Yeah, I'm a little jealous of what the kids around here get to grow up with. They don't know how good they have it. Back when I was in elementary school, all this library had was a couple of shelves of boring books donated by old people. I would have had to leave, bro. Like, I would have had to leave. Y'all are too kind. But speaking of kids, have either of you seen Rosalina around town? I don't want to be a helicopter dad, but she hasn't been answering my texts, and I wanted to make sure she isn't getting into trouble out there. You know, the crowd she hangs out around with. They're good kids at heart. I'm sure they're just up to the old Maxwell place, doing teen stuff. I went up there plenty of times in my day, but I'll be sure to keep my eyes peeled. What's the old Maxwell place? It's this great old abandoned spot, and it's practically a mandate for young people. Even the honor students aren't free from its call. I can't believe I used to be so reckless. Wait, what? Sorry, what did she say it was? I didn't even peep it. Old abandoned spot. That's crazy, bro. Y'all are so desolate that you need to hang out in an old abandoned location. Like, not even like, there's not even like a brand for what location it is. Not a hospital, not a building, not a school. Just a spot. Like, that's crazy. I can't believe I used to be so, okay, let me think. Accent. I can't believe I used to be so reckless. The floors there were like Swiss cheese. I should really have a talk with Rosalina when she gets home. Sorry, I have to mention the ditchlings. I don't really like the thought of teens getting up to mischief with those ditchlings in the woods. Ditchlings? That's actually why we came in today. Have you heard of him? Apparently seeing one means there's a disaster around the corner. Doesn't ring a bell. Dang, worth a shot. Okay, if you were, say, trying to predict a horrible disaster that might befall our town, where would you start looking? Well, they say history repeats itself, so I'd probably start to figure out what type of disaster this region typically falls prey to. Or should I be worried about something? I don't know yet. I'll be right back. Gonna go nab more books. But hey, while I'm gone, Gretchen, we're lucky Gretchen ain't gone. She lucky Gretchen ain't gone. Oh, you don't have to worry about her, Stella. You're such a good... Oh, this is Oscar. Oh, you don't have to... Wait, who's Oscar? Oh, he's Oscar. Oh, sorry, guys. You don't have to worry about her, Stella. You're such a good dog, aren't you, Gretchen? Here, have a biscuit, old gal. You just have those? Gretchen inhales the soft biscuit, drool leaking from her toothless mouth. She doesn't have teeth as she swallows it whole. That's weird. I'm pretty sure Stella's barking up the wrong tree, Oscar. Oh, was I holding the mic? Oh, could you guys still hear me? Sorry. I'm pretty sure Stella's barking up the wrong tree, Oscar. I don't think you have to worry about any horrible calamity befalling the town, bro. Bro. Well, I guess it's good to reassure someone. But she's right about the weird stuff. There's definitely something unusual going on out in these woods. Whatever's out there in the woods has been brutalizing the local wildlife. Yeah, that's good. I don't think it's safe. I'm gonna try calling Rosalina again. I'm sure she's fine. Oh my god. I'm sure she's fine, really. Rosalina's a smart kid. She knows better than to go around getting into trouble, and we'll make sure to keep our eyes peeled. Mara, if you see a 13-year-old girl with a black braid and glasses, y'all better clock it. Would you let her know her dad is worried about her? Oscar anxiously wanders off, phone in hand. Got him. Got him. Sorry. Just grabbed a whole mess of local history books. Stella sets a massive pile of books on the table and pulls up a chair. We can't Google? All right. This is going to be so much faster with the two of us here to help out. Got our snacks, got our books. Let's get this research party started. We're going to read real books? Oh, I didn't know we would read real books. Reading awaits. Veins of Scarlet. A history of Scarlet Hollow coal mines. Silas Scarlet. Soldier. Woodsman. Leader. Appalachian folk monsters. Okay. Well, let's do this one. Veins of Scarlet. Forced into retirement at age 50 due to a war injury from his time in the Indian Wars, exasperated by his short stint serving as a captain of the Confederacy. Chat. I'm playing as someone who's a descendant of a slave owner. Oh my word, bro. Andrew Jackson? The president? No, not the president. Okay, whatever. Silas Scarlet also lost his eldest two sons to that bloodiest of wars, leaving his third eldest son, Andrew Jackson Scarlet, to take charge of the mines. Under his leadership, the mine prospered. Undoubtedly in part due to the growth of the railroad industry. Managed to evade the coal union for decades, making them one of the most profitable mines in the country, so they took advantage of people because they were horrible people. Andrew Scarlet built the surrounding town into what it is today. Oh, so we're the creators of this town. Dang. With expensive stone buildings, a bustling main street, and overseeing it all, the elegant Scarlet Estate that was, until 1895, the largest and finest feat of architecture in this region. That's crazy. That's what happens when you're a slave owner, gang. Like, the devil, like I don't believe in karma, but something catches you. Something catches you, pulls you right down to hell. Culminating in the tragic collapse of 1918. It was found that Charles Shaw, the co-manager of the mine, had loosened security measures to increase production during World War I. Resulting in a fatal collapse and the deaths of over 160 men and boys, some as young as 10. So he loosened security measures? So he didn't make sure it was safe, and then it collapsed, and then everyone died. That's crazy. The casualties included Andrew Jackson Scarlet's son, Theodore, his brother Enoch V. Scarlet, who had taken over for their aging father during the bustle of the war, managed to pull the mine from the brink of ruin, thereby saving the town. Oh, so Andrew Jackson Scarlet lost his son, Theodore, and his brother managed to pull the mine from the brink of ruin, saving the town. So this is how your family made its fortune, by exploiting other people, being evil, disgusting slave owners, fighting for the Confederacy. Like, we're evil. Like, we're evil! 50th Silas Scarlet, soldier, woodsman's leader. Silas Everett Scarlet was born to Colonel Everett J. Scarlet in 1818. We genuinely owned slaves. One of 12 siblings He grew up in, sorry, I'm reading so slow because I have a nasally nose, I'm sorry. He grew up in eastern North Carolina during a tumultuous time in the state's history, and not much is known about his life after he joined the army in 1836. He quickly rose through the ranks, in part due to his father's connections, but also due to a particular ruthlessness because he was a filthy slave owner, for which he earned the nickname Bloody Silas Scarlet. The federal government granted the now Captain Silas a tract of bounty land in exchange for his service in the Indian War, and he settled into the hills of North Carolina in 1841. That land would become Scarlet Hollow. But it started as a simple log cabin, but built by Silas's own two hands, occupied by his family of 10. No, it wasn't built by his own two hands. It was built by his slaves. A moment of silence. Like, this is actually, bro, they be having you BYN, but then they make YN what they want to make YN. Like, I don't identify with this YN. Let me stop. But occupied by his family of 10. Silas, his wife, Mary Joseph Scarlet, and their 8 children. Logging business brought many workers and fellow landowners to the hills, but it wasn't until Silas discovered rich seams of coal running underneath the entire region that Scarlet Hollow was really put on the map. He saved what he could and bought the surrounding hillside at a great discount, cleverly hiding what he knew about the land's true value. Thus, he had all the resources to found Scarlet Hollow's now famous coal mine. I'm finished. Flip through Appalachian folk monsters. A few entries catch your eye. Wamba's cat. A large cat-like creature with a loud, howling voice, often said to sound like a woman crying out in pain. Is that a real thing? Tommy knockers. Enigmatic cave-dwelling creatures primarily known for causing mischief. Tailipo. Small creature with a long tail and wide yellow eyes. Sorry, I need to look up Wamba's cat. Is that a real thing? Wamba's cat. Wamba's cat. Oh, it's a cat with 6 arms? Why would it need that many arms? Why would it need that many arms? Okay, interesting. That's pretty cool, low-key, but whatever. That's pretty interesting. Anyway, let's see. Probably the cave-dwelling ones. Tommy knockers originated in Cornish mythology, spreading to the United States when Cornish? What country is that? Cornish immigrants began working in Appalachian mines. They're named for the knocking that can be heard from seemingly within the walls before a cave-in. Oh. According to some, the knockers serves as a benevolent warning. Others believe that the creatures take stolen hammers to the supports of mines and collapses them on whoever is unfortunate to still be inside. Creatures take stolen hammers. Oh, so they knock it down. Interesting. They are traditionally thought to be impish, leprechaun-like figures, but some claim they are spirits of dead miners, forever cursed to haunt their final resting place. I agree with that. A large cat-like creature with a loud howling voice. Okay, Wamba's cat. Bro, when I looked up Wamba's cat, it had 6 arms. Often linked with Cherokee legends. Some cite the Wamba's cat as originating with the story of a woman who sought vengeance against a monstrous cat demon for driving her husband mad. She hunted it down and by wearing a bobcat mask, tricked it into using its own vile magic on itself, freeing the people of their region from its evil. How would that even work? Others say the creature comes from the story of the woman who wore the pelt of a wild cat to witness forbidden hunting rites. The hunters of her village gathered to perform the rites, and she watched its secret from underneath the cat's pelt, but was soon discovered. For her indiscretion, she was fused with the pelt and transformed into a creature that was neither human nor cat, forced to wander the wilderness alone, feared by all. What? Her calls are those of great sadness and serve as a warning to anyone who dares to go against tradition. That's crazy. Oh, not to call anyone's tradition crazy. Oh my god, this is why people say that, oh my gosh, if you become famous, you'd get immediately canceled. And they were saying that for like years and years and years and years and years and years. Because I guess I just have like, I don't want to say like a loose mouth, but I feel like I have no media training. Talipo, small creature with a long tail and wide yellow eyes. There was a hunter who lived in a tiny cabin in the middle of the woods, all alone with his hunting dog. One night, after a particularly bad week of hunting, both their stomachs empty, the hunter spied something out of the corner of his eye. Oh my word! Some small creature had gotten to the cabin through a hole, and before he could even figure out what it was, he drawn his gun and fired at the thing, his hunger guiding his actions. But it was quick and ran back to the hidey hole out of sight, leaving only its long black tail shot off by the hunter's rifle. Ew. Guess this'll have to do, he said to the dog, and he threw the tail in the pot to cook a soup. He and his dog ate well that night, the tail filling them both up. The hunter crawled into bed, satisfied, and his dog curled up at his feet. He woke up at the sound of long nails scrabbling across the wood. His dog was nowhere in sight, only a spot of the covers where he'd been. And in the gloom, he saw two big yellow eyes staring right at him. I want my Talipo, a high hoarse voice croaked from the darkness. Go away, he screamed at the thing. But it stepped closer to them. Oh wow, this one's actually the creepiest. Still shrouded in darkness, the sound of long claws dragging against the hardwood, accompanied by its its I want my Talipo! What's a Talipo? And the creature growled again. I'll get my dog after you, the hunter squeaked, his voice, I'll get my dog after you! His voice catching in his throat with fear, but there's no dog to be seen. I want my Talipo! Before the hunter could so much as scream, the creature leapt from the darkness, long claws stretched out towards the hunter. No one is sure what the creature did to him that night, but the next morning, all that remained of the hunter, his dog, and the cabin was a chimney, standing alone in the woods. Whoa, I gotta look that one up. Yeah, I gotta look that one up. Sorry, I gotta look that one up. Okay, I'm back. Alright, if we're going with what Kanika's mom told us last night, I think we can rule out any natural disasters is what brought the ditchlings here. The music's kind of loud, okay. Ow, music's kind of loud right here. But if I change the settings, like, I'll just talk with the mic closer. But not nuclear incidents. Looks like our state has a history with those. What about y'all? You find anything? Why are we ruling out that a natural disaster's gonna come? Oh my god, whose cat is that? Bro, I feel like that talking to animals thing could have helped out a lot. Before you can respond, a handsome black cat leaps onto the table. Almost on instinct, Stella slams her book shut. Aw, hey Pixel. You might want to close your book. He loves to rip up any paper he can find. Oh, the accents! Oh, I feel like they sound too similar, so I'm not even going to worry about accents for Kanika. I'm just going to try and make Kanika sound like Kanika. Haha, don't worry, little guy. I didn't forget your treats. Pixel immediately goes down on Stella's treats. Sorry if Pixel's bothering y'all. Hopefully he hasn't gobbled up any of our books. He can't stand the thought that people might pay attention to anything that isn't him. Why do you let a paper shredder freely wander a library? Have you seen this little guy's face? How could I say no to that? Leave Pixel be. We better see Pixel dead in the woods, bro. Let me not laugh. You decide to leave Pixel be. The cat curls up on the table, fast asleep. Alright, I'd get back to shelving. Let me know if y'all need it. Alright, I'd better get back to shelving. Let me know if y'all need anything. Let's talk about veins of Scarlet. So about the coal miners here. Kanika visibly shudders. I get a cold I get a cold sweat just thinking about being in a place like that. I feel for the guys who work up there. I could never. Speak for yourself. I love a good crevice. Yeah, that's how you die. Anyway, what happened after the mine collapsed? The book kind of glosses over that. There was a union for a little bit, but it didn't last. There's not a whole lot written about the past century here. Yeah, the Scarlet Hollow mine isn't exactly the most ethically ran business. I'm sure Tabby runs the mines better than Charles Shaw did. Still hasn't let the union in, though. There's a reason she and I don't talk. Oh, there's a reason she and I don't talk. I agree. Color me shocked at the union that buses like that. Like, how can you have a coal mine that isn't a part of a union, bro? Like, you're actually evil. All that just to live in a freaking hovel. You live in a place that's actively falling apart. Like, one breath is all it takes. Like, oh, like, what does Big Bad Wolf say? He's like, I'll huff and puff and I'll blow it all down. Like, the big bad wolf could take that house down. Like, let's be so freaking for real. All that just to, like, torture your workers? You don't even have money. Oh my god, bro. That's what that sculpture out front is for. Commemorating all the men and children who died that day. Every kid in Scarlet Hollows learns about the collapse of 1918. Our teachers love to emphasize how many children they had working down there, probably to try and show us how good we have it or whatever. Low bar, if you ask me. You know, that could be what the ditchlings are warning us about. Another collapse. Writing it down in the list of potential disasters. Yeah, Stella, that's morbid. And besides, it was all Charles Shaw's fault. The labor market is way more strict now. There's no way you can get away with that kind of safety cutbacks he pulled. Y'all don't actually think the mine is about to collapse, right? No, I don't think so. I think so. Phew, had me worried there for a second. I hate to give Tabitha any credit, but the mine is safer now than it was back then. Still, what a horrible thought. You never know. Oh, what if there's something toxic in the mines poisoning the town? Wayne seems sick. Honestly, that sounds like one of the most plausible explanations we've had so far. What about the ditchlings? I don't know, maybe there's some sort of parasite down in the mines. Maybe it infected Wayne, and maybe Wayne infected the local wildlife. Yeah, that could work. Talk about Appalachian folk monsters. So, Appalachian folk monsters. Do you think ditchlings are Tommy knockers? With the whole warning thing? Good thought, but Tommy knockers live in mines. That's like their whole thing. I'm gonna write that down though. Tommy knockers are literally just the sound that happens when a bunch of rocks and woods are about to collapse. Are they? Or are they some sound? Sorry, my nose. Oh my god. Or are they the sound of mysterious creatures pounding on the rocks and support beams with hammers to cause a collapse? There's simply no way to know. Almost cats kind of sound like mountain lions. Voices like a woman crying. Somewhat between person size and cat size. Definitely. There are 100% mountain lions. Kanika, you know there are no mountain lions up here. I thought you were supposed to be a skeptic. But the myths are old, right? Mountain lions didn't go extinct in the Appalachians that long ago. Those legends just haven't died off yet. Almost every cryptid can be tracked down to either a hoax or someone getting confused about a perfectly normal animal. Sometimes both. Bigfoot, for instance, started out as a prank. Then folks saw bears walking around on their hind legs and got freaked out. And now here we are. You'll eat those words when I get the first clear footage of a Bigfoot. If you can't manage that, I'll print out a piece of paper that says Bigfoot isn't real and literally eat it. I promise. I'm holding you to it. My mom used to tell me the Taylor Post story. I've just forgotten about it. It scared me so bad I didn't eat soup for years. What does soup have to do with it? Oh, the tail and soup. I thought a monster might try and dig it out of my stomach if I could. Nah, I love that one. There's this old chimney in the woods that I used to think was the chimney from Taylor, and the one that was left after the thing did whatever it did. Now I know it's just because chimneys don't burn down, and wooden houses do. That doesn't mean it's not the chimney from Taylor. I've camped out there a couple of times and seen some pretty spooky stuff. Yeah, I watched that video. You saw raccoons. You're gonna get rabies one of these days chasing after wildlife like that. What can I say? I like to live on the edge. Sorry, I thought I heard something. Let's talk about Scarlet. What is this? Bro. That's actually such a silly and horrible thing to say. Talking about I guess he was a product of a different time. Who knows what future generations will think when they look back on us. About owning slaves? People even in the Bible ages didn't do all that with the slaves, bro. Like, that's actually so crazy. I hope nobody actually ever thinks like that. Like, that's actually evil. That's crazy. And a black girl's right there. That's actually so crazy. Seems like a great dude. It's crazy. Do you think the ditchlings are here for retribution? Seems like he's a variable person, but I don't see what is the best. Rich guy in the south. I should have known it wouldn't be pretty. Yeah, I figured old money from the south wouldn't be great, but he sure did some things to get where he was, huh? That book is a perfect example of why you should use multiple sources for your research instead of trusting the first thing you read on the subject. Yep, dude was a monster. The mines made a lot of money during the Civil War too, and you could probably guess which side of a North Carolina business owner would be working for. Sorry you're related to him. I'm sorry! I'm sorry. You think the ditchlings are here for retribution? That seems tenuous. Assuming Kanika's mom is right, they're here as an omen, not because they're gonna do something themselves. Oh, sorry. My bedtime alarm. And I think we know how I feel on the matter. Wait, let me look up, like, nuclear incidents, because, like, what are we talking about? You were talking about the Goldsboro thing, right? Yeah, apparently in the 60s, a B-52 carrying a live warhead broke up midair and dropped a couple of bombs. Fascinating bit of history there. The first of the two bombs landed upright after its parachute got caught in a tree. Thankfully, it didn't go off. At the time, the government claimed that the bomb was unarmed, but it later came out that the only thing preventing a detonation was a single switch which failed to trigger on descent. And 60 years later, the second bomb still hasn't been recovered. Right, it's conventional explosive disintegration in midair, but it's conventional explosive disintegrated in midair, but most of the nuclear material was made unrecoverable by flooding. If I remember correctly, they just buried it and sealed it up. So there's nuclear energy pulsing through the ground in this town. That's actually dangerous. Like, what are we doing? So the nuke made the ditchlings? Case closed. It looks like we've got it, folks. I don't think so. Goldsboro is almost 400 miles away from here. Look, you never know with radiation. We actually know quite a bit. It just melts you. It doesn't make monsters. And a 60-year-old bomb isn't going to explode on its own hundreds of miles away to kill us here. You never know. There could always be a whole underground society of bomb worshipping mutants just waiting to blow it up. I've missed this. Any luck with Rosalina? Do you think there's a cult here? You lean in and quietly whisper to Stella and Kanika. You guys think there's like a cult here? Nudist? Maybe the Dishlegs were like summoned as part of the ritual or something like that. Seems unlikely. Any luck with Rosalina? Not yet. I knew a teen would be a handful, but I didn't think it'd happen overnight. I'd probably head out once you're all done and check in on her usual haunts. Why don't we help look for Rosalina? If there's a missing kid in town, there's probably way more important than whatever else we're doing. Just to clarify, I don't think she's missing. She's just out with her friends and ignoring her poor old man. Not that I don't appreciate your concern. I don't even know where we'd look aside for the old Maxwell place. What do teens even like to do these days? You don't have to worry about checking up on her there. I'm gonna see for myself once I finish shelving. Just let me know if you run into her while you're out. There's an awful lot of minor related stuff in my notes. Maybe that should be our next stop. We could poke around, find if anyone's seen anything weird. Just to clarify, you're suggesting we go question some of the miners, right? We are not poking around unprepared in actual mines, right? Right! Like, oh my gosh, she wanted to do that. You finna get us killed, bro, trying to cave dive into the devil's ass crack cave. Sorry, that meme is from so long ago, but the name of the cave from all those cave diving memes is so funny. Right? Yeah, totally, 100%. I would never. We don't even have a good reason to go down there. Good, let's keep it that way. You know how I feel about mines. Yeah, you know how I feel about mines too. Like, let's not play too much. I promise, Neeks. Neeks is such a darkie. Sorry. Neeks is so funny. We're just going to question some of the miners. And if that questioning gives us a good reason to poke around, say a cool band in a coal mine, then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. You can cross that bridge when we come to it. I'm not going underground. I'm with Kanika. I'm just messing with you. We'll stick to the surface. And hey, maybe we'll look out and run into Rosalina when we're looking around. Okay, good. And hopefully we can find out what's wrong with Wayne while we're at it. Kenai, I feel like I don't have much to say in this, but okay. Do we have to? It seems like maybe Tabitha can help us out. No, she can't. Finally, the opportunity I've been waiting for to get to know Tabitha. No, I'm sure Tabitha's gonna love that we're super stupid around. And let's try and stay under the radar. Yeah, I'm already in hot water with Tabitha as it is. That sounds like a good idea. We'll be super sneaky, I promise. I can even be lookout. Look at us going out on a caper together. I miss this. I missed it too. Though there is something missing. Reese. I really miss that dude. I can't believe how long it's been. Have you seen him lately? Nope, I've tried to plan stuff, but he's been too sick. I didn't realize it was getting so bad. That poor guy. You know, we could just prop over and surprise him. He seemed excited to meet Mara. Maybe we'll finally get him to leave his little cave. Yeah. Hell yeah, let's do it. See ya, Oscar. We'll let you know if we run into Rosalina. Thanks, guys. I'll keep y'all posted. Spend some time at the library reading on a Tuesday. Why specifically a Tuesday? Oh, today's Tuesday. Oh, did I know today was Tuesday? Whatever. Sorry, I'm like struggling to breathe. Reese's home stands at the edge of the forest wall, an isolated buffer cushioning the rest of the town from unending wilderness. Who's Reese? Oh, this is Reese. Oh, they're Fred. Okay. Forest wall, isolated buffer from the town, unending wilderness. Da-da. Oh, this looks like the cabin on the top of the hill. Anyway, Reese, it's Stella. I brought some buddies too. Reese is a girl? Shh, not so loud. He's still sleeping. Can I help you with something? The woman in the doorway stares directly into your eyes. You can practically feel her simmering irritation washing over you. Hi, Dr. Kelly. We were wondering if we would be okay if Reese could come hang out. Nothing strenuous, we promise. I'm not gonna wake him up. If he's sleeping, he probably needs it. Whatever you two have planned is probably beyond what he can manage right now. Anyways. Oh no, poor Reese. It's just been so long since either of us have gotten the chance to hang out with him. I'm sure he and Mara would get along super well, too. Hi, I'm Mara. Vivian's kid? So if Reese is that sick, we shouldn't be... let's just let her know I'm Vivian's kid. I feel like all of these are stupid to let her know. What should I do? I'm gonna save it. Right here. If it goes bad, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back if it goes bad. Stella is... Hi, I'm Mara, Vivian's kid. I know who you are. The way she avoids looking at you, as she speaks, makes you feel like you've done something wrong, even though you're pretty sure you've done nothing at all. Reese's mom turns... That's Reese's mom? I thought that was Reese's doctor. Sorry. Reese's mom turns back to the house side. Sorry. I know that was a little rude. You just want to hang out with Reese, and he misses both of you, too. He's usually feeling his best around mid-afternoon, so why don't you come over tomorrow? We can have some supper, and y'all can hang around for a bit. I don't promise that he'll be perky, but I'm sure it'll brighten up his spirit to see you two again. And I suppose you can come too, Mara. That would be great. I can bring a side dish, maybe deviled eggs. Does he still eat those? No, eggs are a little too much for him. They don't settle well. You can leave the cooking to me. I know what he can handle. Okay, I'll bring soda then. That's not... Okay, yes, fine. You can bring soda. Nothing with caffeine. Ginger ale, preferably. Oh, and leave the dog at home. She might cheer him up. You know, they have those therapy dogs in hospital. No dogs. Thanks so much, Dr. Kelly. We'll stop bothering you now. See you later. Dr. Kelly nods in agreement and quickly shuts the door. The sound of several locks clicking. She got several locks on this door? Dang! She's a cautious woman. Wow, that's actually so crazy. Several locks is wild. The sound of several locks clicking into place can be heard from within. God, that woman makes me so nervous. She used to be so nice when we were kids. Anyways, always had the best stickers, and when we had to get our shots. Maybe she's just stressed about Reese. What sickness does Reese have? Or maybe she's just not... Oh. Ow, I bit my lip. Oh my god. Maybe she's just nice to kids. Either way, I guess it's just the three of us. You gonna drive? Yeah, sorry. I don't like the thought of going up there without the van. Cool. I'll take my shortcut then. Oh, she straight up doesn't use cars. Poor girl, man. That's what I be thinking about sometimes. Like, some people have, like, car trauma, but that's actually... honestly gotta be really hard to deal with. Like, that's gotta be really hard to live with. No, that's gotta be hard. That's gotta be hard, man. That's sad. Because, like, I can see so many avenues to get car trauma. Like, it seems like it's more common but not talked about. Yeah, cool. I'll take my shortcut then. It shouldn't take long for me to get there. You're welcome to tag along, Mara. Don't worry, I won't be offended if you'd rather ride with Kanika. I'm sure you're probably sick of the woods. Either way works for me. Well, I know why she doesn't try. Okay, I'm gonna ask anyway. It'll probably make her uncomfortable though. Aren't the mines a little bit way off? Don't worry about it, Mara. There's a lot of junk in the back of my van. It gets a little tight with more than 2 people. I want to ride with Kanika. I don't want to leave Stella alone, though. I guess I'll walk with Stella. I'd rather be with Kanika though. Not that I don't like Stella or anything. I'll walk with Stella. We'll meet you there. Just cause like if a girl is walking, I'm not gonna like leave her alone. And I like known her for more. The woods are calm and serene compared to last night, though you can't help but feel that danger lurks just beyond the trees. Hey, thanks for coming along with us. With Gretchen and me, I mean. I had a lot of fun hanging out with you last night, but it was also kind of objectively a horrible experience. I was a little worried you'd ghost. I guess it's hard not to feel a connection after going through something like that together. Are you hitting on me? Is such a horrible thing to say. Was she being vulnerable? I'm so confused. So they're asking me if I want to do that romantic side plot, but I don't want to do it. But it feels so mean that they bolded the friends part. Like, that's actually so mean. Like, that solidifies that we're like doing the friends route and not the romantic route. How about I feel it too, but what type of connection? Like, are we like, I don't understand. Oh yeah, I'm glad you feel the same way. What? Wait, because in real life, if someone said that to me, I'd be like, yeah, we did have a cool connection after, you know, like trauma bonding, but I don't think I would take it this way. I think I'd be oblivious, but I'm not an oblivious person. Or at least I don't think I am. I don't know. I've never had a romantic encounter. Like a real one. Like one with someone I knew. Like I've never, like, that's why all of this is foreign to me. Like I don't know what I'd do in real life. Oh yeah, I'm glad you feel the same way. Oh, that's what she said. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm glad you feel the same way. Conversation. Bro. The conversation comes to it. Did you guys hear the twig? Comes to a dramatic halt, with you, Stella, and Gretchen all whirring around to face the source of their sound. Oh, just a bird. Well, calm down, girl. It's just a bird. I hope Gretchen was ready to run. Like, I hope she was, because Gretchen, you're the first to go. Like, you're actually the first to go. The same probably goes for the two of us. Guess we're all a little on edge. Let's hurry to the mine. It shouldn't be much farther. Kanika casually leans against her van as you and Stella emerge from the woods. Hey. I love Kanika's fit. I literally love her fit. Y'all have a good walk? Yeah, it was great. I mean, not that you were missing out or anything. You didn't run into any of those creatures, did you? Nope. That makes sense. They're probably nocturnal. I don't know if I should get relieved or disappointed. But we're all here. What's the plan? I guess we just go talk to people. I guess so. I should probably be on lookout duty. I'm a bit of a persona non grata in the mines. Tabitha? Yeah, I might have tried to sneak into, I might have tried sneaking into the talk to her a time or too many. Or too many. And Gretchen makes it extra hard to be sneaky. Why do we keep bringing this thing around? Like, this dog almost... Bro, if I didn't pick the strength build, that dog would have died. But my whole thing is... It's because I watched someone else's playthrough, right? And they had to make a choice between the old man and the dog. Say which one to save. The old man had a gun. How do you lose with a gun in your hand? Like, how do you lose? I mean, to be fair, it was one of those long ones, but still. I was just like, how did he lose? Anyway, we're probably less likely to get caught if only one of us is snooping around down here. Oh, Kanika doesn't want to do it. I'm sure I'll fit in with a bunch of burly coal miners. You're gonna do great. But my whole thing is, I'm a woman. Like, I'm a muscle mommy. I'm not a burly man. Like, stop making me like be one. Like, I don't know. So the plan. You know those cheesy old rom-coms where someone wears an earpiece on their first date? Whoa, do you have some kind of surveillance setup in the back of your van, Stranger Things style, that I didn't know about? What? No, this isn't no Scooby-Doo. Like, this is not the mystery van. I have a pair of earbuds with a really good mic. We can just do a group call. Kanika hands you a pair of earbuds. We can feed y'all questions if you get stuck, and Stella can help give you a heads up if Tabitha is headed your way. Dang, I miss doing this sort of thing with you. You're so thorough. Oh, thanks. I do my best. I guess we should part ways and start the call, yeah? Stella and Kanika break off, leaving you alone in the entrance to the mines. Your phone buzzes. Hey, can you hear us? Try saying something. 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 Alright, cool. Sorry, I meant to do Stella's voice. Nothing to do now but enter the worksite. Ooh, enter. You pass through the unlocked fence and enter the property of Scarlet Hollow Mine. I'm in. Approach the nearest group of fighters. Go straight to the main office. Alright, Morpheus. Good to know. Approach the nearest group of fighters. You approach the nearest group of fighters. A blonde woman, a broad-shouldered man, and an old timer. Oh, I thought I was a blonde woman. And an old timer. Their uniforms identify them as Harrison, Davis, and Zax. Zax with an S. Okay. You got a reason to be bothering us? Do you guys know anything about a guy named Wayne? Yeah, we knew him. He was such a cut-up. Miss that dude. What are you talking about him in past tense? I met him last night. Good question. Wait, what? No way. Isn't that the guy y'all said was, well, I guess he ain't. And he hasn't even skipped town, huh? A pretty unexpected turn of events, if you ask me. What a relief. I thought something bad happened to the poor guy. Press them. What do you think happened to him? What are you, some sort of cop? Just tell me what happened. Ah! Hey, Zax, come on, man. I've been here decades longer than you, and I know bait when I see it. Let's get out of here. Our shift's about to start anyway. Sorry. The miners pack up their things and leave. Maybe it was just me, but I seem to think Wayne was dead, right? It wasn't just you. Don't worry about the miners storming off like that. That's a pretty good info. Approach another group of miners. Keen eye. A flash of movement in your periphery stops you in the tracks. There's something lurking in the shadows to your right. And against your better judgment, you turn to face it. Oh, you should have come here. It's dangerous. Hell no. Show them who's boss. Your buddies seem to think you're dead. Stop stalking me. Why are you following me? Do you need help? What was it? Okay, show them who's boss. Whoever this keep is, he doesn't even understand who's boss around here. You rush forward for a punch, but before you even finish swinging, the figure's already moving to your side. Oh, I should have saved. Oh, I should have saved! Huh? You still haven't shown them who's boss yet. Yo! Okay, I still haven't shown him who's boss yet. Or maybe jump back. What should I do, guys? Oh my god. No, I'm gonna jump back. Let's be safe. You're strong, but part of being strong is knowing when you're outmatched. You leap back and make space between yourself and the figure. You don't have to be afraid of me. I'm the only person in this town who truly cares about your safety. Don't forget that. Even if it's already too late to stop what's going to happen. What's going to happen? Oh, that's a good question. Where were you when I was in the woods, bro? Before you could say another word, the figure's gone. Hey, Matt, are you still there? We've been getting static from you. Oh, so he is a ghost. I had a tussle with Wayne. Whoa, I thought I saw some action down there. Are you okay? I'm not used to being outmatched like that. Oh, wait, I should have said something different. After you clocked that ditchling guy, oh, yeah, after you clocked that ditchling last night, I'm surprised anyone could keep up with you. You should be careful about picking fights with him, if he's as sick as I think he is. I hate to say it, but between the way those miners talked about him and how the call went static, what if he's a ghost? Like, actually a ghost. You hate to say it? Stella, I don't think anything would make you happier than Wayne being a ghost. Also, ghosts aren't real, and those stupid creatures are. Like, why believe in one thing and not believe in the other? That's the thing. Hey now, just cause I want ghosts to be real doesn't mean I want this ghost harassing Mara. He said some really ominous stuff to me. I'm the only person who truly cares about your safety, that sort of thing. What the heck is that supposed to mean? Yeah, I care about your safety. This just means we're on the right track, right? I'm not backing down. Whoa, so brave. Hell yeah, Mara. We've got your back. Approach another group. Miners. Oh crap, maybe I should have saved. Hey there, can we help you with something? Do you guys know a guy named Wayne? Oh, have you fellas seen anything out of the ordinary lately? Like what? Oh my god, what do I even ask? Odd noises in the woods. Weird animal sightings. Don't tend to go on many hikes. Not exactly a nature-seeking type. After a full day of work, all I see is my bed. Maybe a few beers in between. Odd noises in the woods? I heard something a few nights ago. Nothing I've ever heard. Some unearthly beast. I'm telling you, Isaacs, you need to take a sick day. You need rest, man. I've already taken a sick day this year. Can't afford to take any more if I want to have Christmas off. Tabitha! It can't be that bad here, right? People getting sick? You a health inspector or something? Boss looks out for our health. Knocking in the mines? Knocking? Not that I've heard. Can't hear anything down there with the machines and men working. My dad used to work these mines before they brought in the continuous miner. In the continuous miner? The big machine, that is. He told me stories about something like that sounding like someone was pounding on the walls. No offense, Isaacs, but your dad has a few screws. First, someone was named like something with the, what was it, like David's or Greg's, something like that. Now we got Isaacs. Is that like a Southern thing? Rodriguez. He was a fine man. Oh, was it Wayne? That's all on that front. Thanks. Anything else? You guys know a guy named Wayne? Wait, you mean Sam Wayne? What are you asking about him for? Wait, have you seen him? I heard he went missing. Dead, more like. No, come on, man. There's no way. How could he just die? I don't know. Why don't you ask his girlfriend? Yikes, do you think? No way. Just saying, he wasn't exactly the first fella to fall for her, charms. Lots of heartbreak in that woman's history. Lots of jilted ex-lovers, if you catch my drift. Hey, who are they talking about? I told him not to get involved with her. I told him. What do you guys think of Tabitha? I did not expect a girl to be in the center of it. Why would you go and ask a question like that? Are you trying to insinuate something? Horrible woman. I agree. Now, fellas, let's not go besmirching the fine, gentle lady. If Smith is right, she's got a lot to answer for. Alright, fellas, I think we better cool it and get back to work if any of us before any of us say something we regret. You're probably right. Should we check in? Just a heads up. The only group I still see out there is pretty close to the main office. It might be worth talking to them, but I don't know if I can give you that much of a warning if Tabitha comes out. Let's meet back up. Oh, I should have saved. Sorry! Like, I'm not getting caught by Tabitha. You get interrupted by sudden movement in the corner of your eye. Who's that? A girl carrying a bundle of snacks. That's his daughter! Pops through a hole in the fence and disappears over the crest of the hill. Don't tell me this is like Henry. It's Vecna and Holly. Bro, she's bringing those snacks for Vecna. Hey, I think I just saw Rosalina. Wait, really? What's she doing here? She's clearly she's doing a delinquency. I'm going after her. We should call Oscar. I'm going after her. We could call... Crap. Okay, I'm gonna save it. Okay. We should call Oscar. Say that after we catch up with her. Okay. But who's we? Y'all call and I catch up. You rush over the hill to get your bearings. The sound of active fading. The sound of active mining fading into the distance. Rosaline is nowhere to be found, but dusty footprints point towards the nearby mine. She didn't. I guess the old Maxwell place doesn't cut it for the secret hangout spot these days. But I'm sorry. But the Shaw mine? That place was shut down like 100 years ago. After a collapse that killed over 100 people. Yeah, how dumb do you actually have to, like, be? Like, she has to be a middle schooler. If she's a high schooler, then something might actually be wrong with her, bro. It gives the type of people where your friends say jump and you jump. Like, that's... What is that? Ah! Yuck! Jesus! Whoa, what is that? Y'all see that in the upper left? Y'all see that? Bro, y'all see that? Bro. And here I thought Stella was going to be the one to drag me into the abandoned coal mine. Cool. It's been ages since I've got some good spelunking in. I guess we should go after her, right? Yeah, we should go after her. Yep. Yeah, let's head in before someone gets hurt. Whoa, you sure you want to tag along, Neeks? Mara and I can handle this on our own. Yeah, I'm sure. As much as I hate confined spaces, I'm not about to let Rosalina get hurt down there. Even if it means I have to go underground. Can we talk about this thing in the corner? Bro, the dog is sending me. The dog was like, please. Stone could disappear to the mines. Before you follow, you briefly wonder if you should let Tabitha know about this. I'm going to call her. What is that meaning? A kid just snuck into Shaw Mine. I figured you should know. What? Are you serious? Why do things keep happening to me? Also, why do you know about this? What the hell are you doing at my mines? Whatever. I'll head over there as soon as I can. Just stay where you are and wait for me, alright? Oh, the first thing she said was, what is it? I'm in a meeting. I don't know if I read that out loud. God, I don't even know why I'm trying to reason with you. It's not like you'll listen. I called you as a courtesy, but I'm not going to wait around for you. I swear to God. I'm sorry, but my mind's made up. Right, wait for her so she could die? Follow Kanika and Stella to the mine. You take a deep breath and follow your new friends into the mine. I would never do this in real life, especially if in the corner of my eye I could see one of those things there. The inside of the mine is warmer than you'd expect. The air thick and wet. The ceiling hangs much lower than you are tall, forcing you and your companions to hunch over. Your legs bent in a painful squat as you begin to navigate the maze of corridors. What? Why would a kid... Why? And a person of color. Like, I don't understand. How? Why are you... I need to drink water. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, make it make sense. Navigate its maze of corridors. This is a rare place where your well-muscled frame feels like it might be more of a hindrance than a help. Hey, you made it! I told you she would. I just wanted to make a quick call to give Tabitha the 411. You didn't. I was hoping we'd be able to get Rosalina out of here without anyone calling the cops on her. Or us. Tabitha had better not try to have us arrested for trespassing. Oh, I wouldn't. Oh, wait. That was what's her name? Kanika saying that. Sorry. That was Kanika saying that. I was hoping we'd be able to get Rosalina out of here without anyone calling the cops on her or us. Tabitha had better not try to get us arrested for trespassing. Let's worry about our lives, bro. The more people who know we're down here, the better. I wouldn't worry about her calling the cops. I've snuck into the mines dozens of times, and she'd never call the cops on me. That's because you two have a weird thing. I'm pretty sure Tabitha actively hates black people. And no, I'm kidding. Sorry. Hates me. And believe me, the feeling is extremely mutual. Well, what matters is that the gang's all here. We'll find Rosalina in no time. Oh, I think Kanika doesn't like me anymore. But I mean, we gotta let people know we're here. Like, that would be the stupidest thing in the world. We wouldn't be able to call anyone if this thing collapses. Like, that's so crazy. Like let's be so for real. The deeper you progress into the mine, the heavier the air becomes. Coal dust hangs in thick clouds in your lungs, causing you a solidified future of lung disease. No, I'm kidding. Coal dust hangs in thick clouds around you, even though this place was abandoned over a century ago. Jesus, it's cramped down here. Does anyone else's chest feel tight? Yeah, abandoned mines are way more claustrophobic than people expect them to be, and this one's real bad. You know, because of the child miners, or should I say the miners? Oh, sorry. Kanika visibly shudders. Oh, that's true. A whole bunch of people died down here. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not superstitious. But if there's one way to make sure you get haunted, it's cracking jokes about dead child laborers while walking on their graves. What can I say? I do my best to tempt the spirits wherever I go. I actually snuck down here a few times to try and get some good footage, part of my ghost hunting phase. Jesus, Stella, the things you do for your viewers. Did you find anything? We better be recording right now. I wish. If any place in Scarlet Hollow was actually haunted, it'd be this mine, hands down. But all I got was dust in my lungs and a couple of false alarms. Stella pauses as sound rushes overhead. We better not hear no knocking, brothers. Like, we better not hear no Tommy knockers. Oh my god, what was that? The mine's gonna collapse and we're gonna die here, aren't we? Stella sighs longingly. Longing for death? That's just how wind sounds down here. You sound disappointed. It just brings back memories of my last foray in these depths. Every time I thought I'd finally found a spooky ghost, there wound up being a very ghostly explanation. Watch there be a little critter right there. Y'all see that pocket? Yep. Like local wildlife, for instance. Yeah, oh, there's bats. Okay. Stella turns her flashlight up towards an alcove overhead. That's horrible. Those guys got me real good last time I was here alone. Why would you be here alone? Oh my god, there are bats down here? I'm going to get rabies, aren't I? I'm going to get rabies and die in a mine collapse. Well, if you say it, it'll actually happen. Like, don't say it out loud. You holding up okay, Meeks? Yeah, sorry, I'm just a little on edge. Don't apologize, girl. Live your truth. Live your truth, bro. if you're not on edge right now, you would be the weird one, like Stella. You would actually be strange for that. Because why bring your dog here? That's how your dog's about to end up as the next casualty, bro. Like, that's actually how your dog actually almost ended up as the next casualty. Kanika is stopped mid-sentence by a thunderous knock echoing from deep. They got the Tommy knockers, bro. They got the Tommy knockers. This thing's about to collapse, bro. Get the camera out. At least we'll die in glory. Oh my god. Echoing deeper in the lines. Okay, what was that? That was. I have no idea what that was. Did that sound like knocking to you guys? It's gotta be the Tommy knockers, bro. We should hurry. Yeah, great. The sooner we get off this death trap, the better. I'd be stupid and screaming her name in the mine, and then it would collapse. I'd be like, Rosalina! Bam, dead. Because I watched that one Winx episode where Musa couldn't use her magic because they were, like, underground. Because it would collapse. Gosh, I wonder if those sounds are Tommy knockers. Okay, no. Tommy knockers are not real. They're not allowed to be real. Are you trying to give me a panic attack? I'd love to spend some extra time poking around down here. Maybe it's got something to do with the mystery. The three of you are interrupted by a sound of much less distant sound of a can being popped open. Okay, now that wasn't Tommy knockers. It came from this way. Follow me. Those kids are in so much trouble. Follow Stella. You and Kaneko follow Stella further into the mine. These kids are actually dead-ass stupid, bro. Even your brother's here. Oh my god. These kids are actually dumb. You breathe a sigh of relief as a tight passageway gives way to a small cavern. A group of teens turns and stares at you with annoyance. What the hell are you all doing in here? What the hell are you doing in here? You creeps, are you stalking us? Yeah, creeps. We're gonna call the cops right now. I just said that, Alexis. If you wanted to be my echo, I'd yell into the Grand Canyon. If I wanted an echo, I'd yell into the Grand Canyon. What should we say? I don't want... Because they're clearly hanging out. So I'm between powerful build and what are you guys doing here? I'm going to go with powerful build. Because what are you actually doing here? Because I will. I'll drag all y'all out, bro. Tell Muscles over here to leave us alone, General Store Lady. Rosalina, your dad is worried sick about you. And if you ask me, he has the right to worry. What the hell? Would you ever think about hanging out in a coal mine? Like an old mine would be a good idea. Is the Maxwell place not dangerous enough? Because no one usually comes in here, duh. Everyone knows we hang out at the Maxwell place now, so we had to find a new hangout. Hoodie girl, you're gonna die first. Which you instantly found, so I guess we have to find an even more secluded place where we could just be ourselves. I can't believe your dad sent people to follow you, Rosalina. That's messed up. I think that qualifies as harassment. You're right, Becca. It is messed up. I don't need him telling me where I can be. You should at least check in so he knows you're not dead. He loves you and worries about you, but he's really not asking for much. Don't you kids have school tomorrow anyways? It's fall break. And we're not kids. Yeah, we're oh wait, that's a boy. Yeah, teen boys still have girly boys. Yeah, we're teens. Are those canned strawberry margaritas? Where did you even get those? The teens avoid eye contact. Miles tries to melt into the cavern wall. Oh no. I know that isn't you, Miles. It better not be you. Yeah, whatever, it's me. What are you even doing here? Becca's right. Sounds to me like you're stalking and harassing and all that. You're supposed to be minding the store. It's not like anyone comes in on Tuesdays and Mom's there, so it's fine. Eyes dart uncomfortably around the cavern as Kanika stares into her brother. It's not fine. It's extremely not fine. Why do I always have to be the responsible one? Because you're older, duh. Do you know what I would give to be as carefree as you? I left school so you... I would never leave school for my sibling. Ooh, let me not laugh. See, people make dumb ass decisions like that and then blame it on the person they made the decision for. I mean, I guess we're all guilty of doing that, but like, damn. Like, that's actually so crazy, but I guess we're all guilty of doing that, but like, damn. That's your future, bro. That's like, if anyone ever read My S-Class Hunters, oh my word. That's an example of how, like, doing something like this could actually, like, turn against you. Anyway, let me just continue reading. I'm in shock. She left school so he could have a life. Why would you do that? Go to school. Like, go to school. Like, what are we doing? There had to have been a compromise. I left school so you would have a chance to live your life, and this is what you're doing with it? What would Dad think if he could see this? If he could see this? Oh, the dad's dead. Why is everyone's parents dead? Oh, that's horrible. Stealing booze from the family store to horse around an abandoned mine. Dad's dead, Kanika. But if he were here, he'd be disappointed you wound up being such a bossy jerk. Damn. Who cares if we're having canned margaritas somewhere nobody's supposed to bother us? Maybe the dishlings were inevitable. Sorry, I was reading it in my head. I'd love to. Wait, can you at least do your underage drinking somewhere a little safer? Oh, and what are you, an expert on mine safety? They only abandoned this place because there wasn't enough coal left to bother digging anymore. My dad told me, and he's an actual foreman at the continuous mining facility, so he knows what he's talking about. Wait, I thought your dad was a charge hand. No, Alexis, he got promoted last month, and he says this place is totally safe, and we can hang out here anytime we want. Ugh. Ew, her face! Correction, your father was a... Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh. Oh. Oh, crap. Oh my god. Why would you take it out on the dad? I just got a man fired. Correction, your father was a foreman. I'm not even going to read it with voices anymore. I just want to get through it fast so I can replay it. At a continuous mining facility. We'll see if he has a job tomorrow morning. What? Oh, crap. Oh, hey, Tabby. Kanika sighs. It's probably for the best that she's here. None of you understand what a boarded up mine entrance is supposed to be. It means it's closed, condemned, not fit for human use. Oh, come on, this place is way sturdy. Check it out. Oh wait, that's the guy. What? Why would he do that? Sorry, I'm not even doing voices anymore. Cause like, this is getting tense. The teen with the beanie jumps up and slaps a these are the type of people who jump in a crowded elevator. It slaps a strut out the ceiling. Oh, was that the knocking we were hearing earlier? Oh my god, Zane, cut it out, you're embarrassing us. I'm sorry for Zane's behavior. I don't think he realizes how extremely 8th grade it is to jump up and hit things. No offense, Rosalina. None taken, and only 8th graders are totally, and the other 8th graders are totally, she's in 8th grade? Oh my god, that's so bad. So she's the youngest? That's so sad. None taken, and the other 8th graders are totally immature. Not like you, Rosalina. You're chill and smart too. Enough. The damage is already done. Now leave. I'm tired of people in this town dragging my cousin headlong into danger. I can't believe I actually agree with Tabitha about anything. But this is the worst place I've ever been in my entire life. And I would like to see the sun again before I die. Stella. Who's Stella? Oh, come on, you guys. Maybe it's not a big deal. We used to do dangerous things all the time, and I still do dangerous things now. Who are we to tell them they can't where they can hang out? Are you stupid? Like, are you dumb? I don't know who you think you are in this situation, Stella, but I own this mine. It is entirely within my rights to tell them to leave, much like it is entirely within my rights to tell you to leave. And was your lifetime ban from my mines not clear enough of message for you? Hell yeah, Tabitha, tear the sad 20-something to shreds. Hey, I'm defending you, and I'm not sad. Where did you get that idea? Running a clickbaity YouTube channel where you run around in the woods chasing nothing is extremely sad. So she's sad? So what? Give it a few years and you'll be sad too. The passage of time is inescapable. Bro, Tabitha, stop. Look, we just wanted to give Rosalina a good time. Her home life sucks right now. She has a loving father. Yeah, tell him about where you have to sleep, Rosalina. We've been living in the... Not Rosalina spilling y'all business in the streets, bro. That's crazy. We've been living in the library for the past couple weeks. Dad says we can't stay at our house. They've got a hot plate and a couple of cots in one of the back rooms. It's actually a pretty sick setup. No, it isn't, Zane. Rosalina deserves better. So what, y'all finna sleep in the mines? Like, what? I don't care about your home life. If you're going to do your underage drinking, go do it in the woods. Just get off my property. Tabitha. Look, Rosalina, I'm sure Oscar has a good reason for all that. He's a good guy and he cares about you. He thinks our house is haunted. Oh. Wait, what? And I should care because it's such a BS excuse. I bet he couldn't afford it anymore and is lying to you to save face. What a coward. Becca, I don't think you can stay like that. You can say that about other people's families. Isn't that like bullying or something? Who's saying that? That is one self-aware beanie guy. He looks like he's just there to be high or something. But that was actually really self-aware. Shut up, Zane. Back up. He says it's haunted? I can't believe he didn't mention it to me. I could investigate. There's no ghost, Stella. There's no ghost, Stella. It would be cool if there was, but Becca's right. I just wish he would be honest about me and tell me what's really going on. It's like he doesn't think I can handle it. Like I'm still a little kid. Ugh, you're all children. Oh, that makes sense because it's a library. How do you make money from a library? That's what I was wondering earlier. I was like, you built the library from the ground up? Bro, it's a library. The government's supposed to build the library. Like, you're not supposed to be making money from the library. Anyway, ugh, you're all children, and none of you realize how good you have it. Back in the day, each and every one of you would be pulling 12-hour shifts in this exact mine. If it weren't for child labor laws, the 5 of you could have some actual character. Exactly. Rosalina is not that mature anyways. She still sleeps with stuffed animals. Who's Becca? And why is... That doesn't mean she's not mature. I still have pork chop. You know. I rest my case. Wait, did you... What did you just say about child labor? See, Zane is the only one actually here. Zane is the only self-aware man here, like in this entire group, including the adults. Ew, look at her smile. She's such a freaking creep. Wait, what did you just say about child labor? Oh yeah, I'm not gonna weigh in on this. This is between you and your dad, and the two of you should talk about it anywhere that isn't here. I couldn't agree more. Yeah, if Rosalina's house is haunted, we should break in and ghost bust it or something. Sounds pretty rad to me. Whatever gets you delinquents out of my mind. Oh my god, Zane. You can't ghost bust if there is no ghost. Also, Rosalina lives there. She can't break into her own house. Sorry. There's no ghost that you know of. I bet we could figure out how to bust it if it's actually real. And if it isn't real, well, problem solved. You know, sorry, there's so many voices going on. You know, Rosalina, you could always stay over at my house until Stella goes bust your place. We have a finished basement with a pull-out couch. Why are you talking about this like it's a thing? It's not a thing. There is no ghost. I don't care, and I can't believe I wasted this much time trying to argue with children. I'm washing my hands of this and calling the cops. Feel free to leave before they show up. You hear that, Miles? We're leaving. I suggest the rest of you kids leave the empty mine before someone gets black lung or gets crushed by rocks or meets any one of many terrible fates people tend to meet in abandoned mines. Okay, here we go. Kanika is interrupted by a pair of thunderous knocks. Oh my god, okay. That wasn't me, I swear. Then what was it? Oh my god, I can't even do the voices right now. Come on, Stella. You have a whole list of perfectly natural explanations for scary mine noises? It's Tommy knockers for sure. I know this isn't why we came down here, but we've got to check it out. Stella! I know, but weird stuff's been happening around here the past few days. What if this is our chance to get an actual solid lead? The stakes couldn't be higher. You wouldn't be saying that if your freaking dog died, Stella. Do you have no sense of self-preservation? I want all of you out of here, Stella. Oh, come on, Tabby. You can tag along too. If you guys are going after something spooky, Oh, this is Zane. If you guys are going after something spooky, count me in. Nobody's going deeper into the mine. Nobody is staying in the mine. You're all leaving. Please listen to Tabitha before my heart gives out. It'll be fun, Meeks. It will not. Kina, you hear something over the sound of Stella pleading with Kanika and Tabitha. Sounds like the shuffling of feet on stone and the whispering of mischievous teens. You turn, and Becca and Alexis is gone, and Rosalina anxiously hovered in front of a small tunnel in the cavern wall. She freezes as you notice her. They're going deeper? Oh, these people are stupid. Don't go in that hole. Okay, so sorry, I'm just gonna hang out back. I knew you weren't cool enough to hang out with us. Rosalina, come on. Alexis, we'll have more fun without here. Oh, alright. Are you kidding me? Rosalina, what were you thinking? What are they thinking? What is anyone thinking? We're just not thinking right now. Like, nobody's thinking. That's the problem. I don't know. I'm so sorry. Unbelievable. Oh, sorry. That was Tabitha's voice. Wow, Kanika. Maybe if you weren't still scared of the dark or whatever, you would have noticed them sneak off. I noticed them sneak off, and, like, I've been zoning out the whole time we've been here. You're right there. Are you stupid? Ugh, they must have squeezed through that child-sized tunnel. Yeah. Dang, I've always wondered where that goes. I've never been able to get these hips through it there. Honestly, her hips do give body tea, like. Stella, stop sneaking into my mind. Please, I'm literally begging you. If only all the tunnels down here were wide enough for adults, we could have already been done with this little mess. But no, they just has to be remnants from a bygone era. Didn't you just talk about how child labor was the good old days a minute ago? I was trying to get you to leave my mind. Becca shouts back from the other end of the tunnel. We are not going to let you come in here and ruin our good time. The mine is safe. I've been here like a million times. Yeah, if Becca says we're safe, then we're totally safe. Also, sorry, Rosalina, I'll see you tomorrow. So, this is what happens when you're a follower. When you are the tail and not the head. When your friend says jump and you jump. But they're young, that's the thing. You can't even blame them. That's sad. Well, it's nice knowing y'all. Whatever. Come on. Alexis, I know this cool spot this way. Okay, I think I know where that tunnel rejoins the rest of the mines. Oh, sorry, that's Tabitha. Okay, I think I know where that tunnel rejoins the rest of the mines. I'll go looking for them. And I want each and every one of you to take note of the fact that I'm doing that. If those idiots get themselves lost and die, I'm not letting their families sue me into the ground. Are those really your priorities right now? Yeah, do you have a problem with that? I want the rest of you out of my mind. Except for you, Mara. I'm not letting you out of my sight. Yeah, sure. I could never fit in that tunnel anyway. They have crossed a barrier that I cannot, so my time here is up. But only because Stella promised me a ghost hunt tomorrow. Whatever, I still have to do my dailies anyway, so... and the service down here... Is he playing Genshin? And the service down here sucks. What about you, girl? Are you sure you don't want me to come along? Maybe I could help you get Becca and Alexis to leave. Don't make me ask you twice. They'll be fine, Rosalina. I think your dad would kill me if we let you stay down here any longer. Okay, can I at least wait outside? Yeah, we can wait outside together. Tabitha's face. Oh, that's Stella talking. Sorry, I did the wrong voice. Whatever. You are not about to weasel your way into this, Stella. Oh, come on, Tabby. I've been down here a ton. I can totally help out. Tabitha sighs. Ugh, there's no getting rid of you, is there? Fine. I won't waste my time arguing. I ship them. I'm going after them. They don't want to listen to us. We could just all leave. Do I have to come with you? Stella, don't push Tabitha's boundaries like that. Tabitha, don't push Stella away like that. She hasn't done anything to deserve it. I'm not getting in the middle of this. What was said that I'm telling her to not push away her? Alright, let's do this. Sure. Let's not linger any longer than we have to, shall we? Want me to take Gretchen with me? I don't know if it'll be easier to cover more ground without her. Yeah, it's probably for the best. I don't want a repeat of last night. You're lucky that dog's still freaking alive, bro. And who knows if we'll have to do any climbing. I'll see you on the other side, hopefully soon. For sure. For serious, sorry. We won't be long. Cool. And can't wait to go bust some ghosts tomorrow. Tell Alexis I'm sorry. Kanika, Miles, Zane, and Rosalina, thank God, head towards the entrance of the mines, leaving you, Tabitha, and Stella to find the remaining teens. Alright, no dawdling. We should be able to catch up with them if we go this way. You and Stella exchange glances as Tabitha ventures forward. Venture deeper into the mine. If it was me, like, if I was, like, a real human being, like, if it was actually me, my black ass would not be going in the mines. F them kids. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I would call the police and wait out there with the police, bro. I'd keep my life with me. Like, no. As the three of you move deeper into the mine, you hear echoes of conversation bounce across the walls. But, Becca, why are you doing this again? I thought you thought Tabitha was, like, really cool. Why are you trying to get her all mad? Her face. We're doing this because Tabitha is really cool. She doesn't let anyone boss her around, so we can't just, like, let her boss us around. Aw, you hear that, Tabby? Someone in this world thinks you're cool. Sorry, she didn't say it like that. I was just adding it. I can't believe she used to hang out with a nobody like Stella. Oh. Wait, they used to hang out? That's crazy. I did not know they used to hang out. Not Tabitha smiling. Hey. I don't know. I think Stella's kind of cool. I like that River Runner video. Oh, come on. She doesn't even have a sponsor. What kind of YouTuber doesn't have a sponsor? I mean, not yet, but I'm in talks with Meat Rice, and I make plenty from ads and donations. How does it feel to have a teen girl think you're cool, Tabitha? Guess she won't fire his dad now. Her dad now. I feel nothing about it. The opinion of children doesn't interest me. I don't know. You kind of hesitated there. You're reading into things that aren't there, Stella. Just because your livelihood revolves around what people think doesn't mean that I care what people think of me. Congratulations on your sponsor, though. Yeah, no, I ship them. It's like the sun, and I would say the moon, but I'm gonna say like a bottomless, lightless abyss. Like the sun and a black hole together. Oh wait, no, that gives like she was a bird and I was an arrow. The sun and let me so a deep dark hole. Dang, Stella meat rice, that's a big deal. They're like on every big podcast. Thank you. It feels like a really big step for the channel. I just wish Becca hadn't said all those things she said tonight. She's just mean. It has nothing to do with her. It'll be with you. You've seen how she's treated everyone tonight, except Tabitha. Which definitely says something about her. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm surprised you don't have thicker skin about this, Stella. You've never struck me as the type who lets other people's opinions bother you. If you did, I wouldn't have to try so hard to keep you off my property. Well, I know you don't mean it. Agree to disagree. I'm just glad they're not gossiping about me. Yeah, I know they're just teens, but some of that stuff stung. Oh my god! I hate this! All of my melanated senses are tingling! To not go cave diving! To not go. Another knock closer interrupts your thoughts, followed by another. Is it just me, or is that knocking coming from the same direction as those kids? It's not just you. I really don't like that knocking. Calm down, Alexis. It's just mind sounds. Did you see that? No, it was just a shadow. No reason to get all freaked out. Becca, I swear I saw something. Shut up! There's nothing down here. Stop trying to scare me. Are we sure the tunnel that they went through is going to be back with us? Yes, I'm familiar with all the old maps of this place. There should be a central chamber not too far from where everyone joins back up. I can't believe they're making us do this. They better get grounded, like for real. As much as I appreciate the sentiment, I hope you're wrong. If they get grounded, it means people found out about this. I hate dealing with parents. Look on the bright side, Mara. If they didn't come down here, we'd have missed out on the golden opportunity to get spooked. Something's wrong with you, bro. It's Tabitha and I glare at Stella. Tommy knockers. Tommy knockers? Oh, calm down, both of you. You said it yourself, Stella. As soon as they got deeper to the mine, their bravado in the face of authority would vanish into a puff of smoke. It's probably just rocks falling deeper in the mines, which is also bad for obvious reasons. Keep going. You press on. As you progress deeper into the mine, the knocking grows more frequent. It's still distant, but it's much louder than before. Yeah, The tunnel ends abruptly in front of you. A century-old ladder is the only way forward. I'd have to call the cops. In the darkness beyond, you can still hear the echoes of terrified teens. Their panics are arguing, bouncing down the pitch-black corridors. Becca, we need to leave. This isn't fun anymore. This is plenty fun. I bet you're only saying that because you want to hang out with the dorky crush of yours. She's just an 8th grader. Oh my god. Becca, this isn't about Rosalina. I can hear that. I know you can hear that knocking. And here we are. The tunnel they crawl through passes through the chamber below. And it sounds like they're still down there. I've never been this far in. Congratulations, Stella. You got what you wanted. Yeah, so this is where I would like be. Like I would be out with the other black girl. Like my melanin senses are tingling. My melanin senses are tingling. Tabitha crawls up the ladder and disappears over the edge. All right, let's do this. Y'all, oh, my heart can't do it right now. Stella hoists herself over the edge and begins to the climb down. Follow them down into the pit. You walk to the ladder and climb down. Oh my god. Oh, we actually did it. Hey kids, we're getting out. Oh great, adults here. But thanks Alexis, real nice. Kenai, Becca, I feel like there's you're better than other people, so important to is needing okay, Becca is needing to feel better than other people is so important that it's worth being buried alive over. Becca, what are you doing? Alexis, you're so much braver than you think you are. You don't need to let Becca kick you around. Okay, whatever. Excuse you? No, excuse you, Becca. I don't want to be down here. I don't want to hang out with you. I just want to leave, and I'm going to do that right now. Whatever. This isn't fun anymore. Fine, we'll leave. Then do it. Leave now. Well, good job. Oh, thank God. I think it's because I chose keen eye. Thank God. Thank you, Jesus. Huh? Why did... Continue. As Becca and Alexis move towards the ladder, the black chamber before you draws your focus. The voices around you, those of the teens and your companions, sound odd, distant. Step forward. Why don't I have another option? There's something in the darkness for you that's much louder, though you don't hear it. Why can't I choose not to step forward? Why is there not another option? Walks towards it. You don't hear it, but you can feel it in your chest. A desperate need to perceive and be... And be perceived. Wrap yourself in the darkness of the pit. Bro. Hey, are you alright? Are you alright, Mara? Bear witness. Oh my god, they didn't give us a choice. What do you think you're doing? Get away from there! Your cousin dives towards you, but not before the light from your phone illuminates the chamber. Oh? Guys, it's the princess. Mara, Tabby, are you alright? Oh, thank God you're alive. Looked like you had a seizure or something, and then you and Tabby just calmed down. I'm fine. Ugh. You can barely open your eyes. You're not fine. Neither of you move a muscle. I don't want you straining yourself while you're still recovering from whatever that was. I'm getting the kids out of here, and then I'm gonna get you both some help. I'll be back soon. I promise. Don't die on me, alright? Oh, she's crying. Damn. Oh my god. At least the kids are out. I think it's because we had keen eye or something. I don't know. You fade back out of consciousness as your companion clambers out of the pit, intent on your rescue. Damn. You raise up your elbows, head still swimming from the visions, your surroundings coming back into focus. Your head throbs as the knocking continues, now magnitude more intense than ever. Keen eye, you can't help but notice the timber struts around you trembling, as if they were being struck by invisible blows with each knock. Interesting. They're all that stand between you and the many tons of rocks over your head, and they suddenly seem terribly fragile. Oh, because we have the blood of the person, the horrible slave owner that trapped them down here, so now they're trying to kill us. God, that knocking is not helping my headache. What the hell just happened? We should get out of here. We should wait for stuff. I had some sort of vision. Did you see it too? There's gotta be a few down here done something. It's an old mine. These places are death traps. We could probably just listen. Are you literally gaslighting me? I said I saw it too. Stop being weird. We're leaving. Yeah, let's leave. The entire cavern shakes with the sound of a rock. I don't know what the hell is up with the knocking, but that is the sound of the mine collapse. Quick, up the ladder. Climb like hell. Yeah, climb like hell. Come on, make it out. This way, come on. They better not do that left-right thing. The kind of slippers you'd expect for someone who spent her entire life working in the coal mines. Follow her. You push your body to move as quickly as you can, though you're slowed by the cramped corridors and the winding passageways of the mine. Then it comes the sound of spinning wheels. You click up the pace. The entrance is so close. Push through. Bro, the Tommyknockers were giving us the signs for a long time. And there it is. Freedom. Yes, 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 yes. Oh my god. Yes! We saved everyone! We saved everyone! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm so happy! Oh my god! Oh my god, I'm actually gonna get a headache. I'm actually really stressed. You can tell I don't play games. You and Tabitha manage to squeeze through the entrance just as the walls of the mine come crashing down. Holy crap. You're... Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so overwhelmed right now. Thank God all the kids are out. Holy crap, you're okay, thank God. Oh, no, that's Stella. Holy crap, you're okay, thank God. And everyone's accounted for. That was a surprisingly close call. We could have all died in there. What did you weirdos do? Everything was fine until you adults showed up. Wait, is she actually so dead ass? Like, is she for real? Becca, shut up. So, they could have died if I didn't say the right thing to Alexis? Or, I don't even know. No, what did you just say to me? I said you should shut up. I'm sick of your two-faced BS. And they didn't almost get us killed down there. You did. And now you're trying to pass it off as whoever else you can. It's just a cherry on top of this whole crap show of a friendship. I'm really not in a good headspace for this conversation. I could have died in there. Why are you doing this to me? Nuh-uh. Me. Oh my god. No, enough. No playing victim this time. Being friends with Rosalina has made me realize how horrible you are to me. Friends aren't supposed to be mean to each other. Friends shouldn't be scared of each other. I never wanted to go to that stupid mine. It was your idea and we all could have died. If these grown-ups haven't showed up, we could have been... No, y'all would have been buried. Y'all would have been buried in that mine. Although, I think our colonizer blood kind of awoke the victims of our slave trade. And... let me laugh. And made the mine collapse. So it was our fault. However, let me stop. I'm sorry. We could have been buried alive in that stupid little tunnel, drinking stupid strawberry margaritas in a can. Screw all of you! Yeah, run away. Should we go after her? Hell the fuck no. Sorry, I'm not supposed to curse. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, let's let her have her little tantrum. I'm glad they didn't even make it a choice. Did that feel good, Alexis? Finally telling her off? Bro, look at freaking Tabitha. Poor Tabitha. Tabitha actually isn't that bad. You know, now that I know she's like joking. Because that child labor stuff she said was crazy, bro. But, I mean, her not giving the workers holidays and not joining the reunion is actually wild. Yeah, I guess. She's gonna be so mad at me. She probably won't talk to me for a week, maybe a month, maybe the rest of my life. Who cares? It's okay, Alexis. We don't need her. What do we do now? Now I drive you two home. I've already texted your parents, and I'm sure they're worried sick about you. Rosalina and Alexis duck off to the side as an exhausted Tabitha approaches your group. I'm going to get my car, and then we're going home. I still can't believe Stella and Tabitha are friends. Like, that is the biggest plot hole. Tabby. Tabitha leaves towards the active mine without another word, and you're afforded a quiet moment to catch up with Stella and Kaniko. My vision. There was a stone carving on the wall of that pit. It gave me some sort of vision. I saw what happened to this place. Are you sure it wasn't just auto-suggestion? We talked about that mine a lot today. I don't know, Nakes. You weren't down there. Mara and Tabby had like simultaneous seizures next to a creepy stone carving. It was like something out of a movie. Just because they passed out and had seizures doesn't mean it wasn't auto-suggestion. Ditchlings. There was a ditchling in the freaking corner, bro. That was too easy to be our ditchling problem. Yeah, I think you're right. We've still got a lot of unanswered questions, too. Even more than we had this morning. And we had a lot of questions this morning. This is all a little too magic for me. Just because two bad things have happened doesn't mean there's a pattern. Kanika, let's try maybe the noggin next time? Like, I don't know. Sorry. How can two magical occurrences happen and you're still like, probably wasn't. It was just the wind. It was just the wind. Like, what are we doing? Right. We sure dodged a bullet tonight. Didn't we? Yeah, thank God you noticed them sneaking off. You were incredible in the pit, too. So what happens now? Because she didn't leave me down here. She got those kids to safety. Like, what the heck? Those kids were the priority, bro. It looks like Tabitha's back. I better drive these kids home. Oh, that's Kanika. Looks like Tabitha's back. I better drive these kids home. Come on, let's get back to the estate. It's been a long day, and I need to be over. I'll see you tomorrow, okay, Mara? Please stop trying to get my cousin killed, Stella. Come on, let's go. Tabitha starts walking to her car, pulling you by the arm. See you tomorrow, guys! You practically feel Tabitha roll her eyes as she drags you to the car. Okay, so Tabitha's not, like, too bad, but, like, the way she runs her company is horrible. Like, it's not... No, let me not say what I'm about to say. I already feel like this playthrough is gonna get me canceled. Let me stop. Tabitha doesn't say a word as the car cuts along the darkened road. You try and keep an eye on the surrounding wilderness as she drives, wary of what may lurk behind the tree line. How are you holding up? Sorry about today. I might as well apologize. It's fine. How are you holding up? I've been better. Oh my god! You and Kanika really don't seem to get along. She pushes my buttons. 'Cause she's black? I'm sorry. No, but people for real in real life actually be like this. Like, they'll hate someone. I'm not saying that's her reason. But I'm saying some people in real life will actually hate someone because of their skin tone. Like, it will actually, like, I've seen it. Like, it's actually insane. Like, they won't know them. Or worse, they will know them. And they'll, like, do, like, a project together or something for school and, like, be cordial. But then they'll, like, say horrible things about them just because, like for no reason. Like, it's scary. Like, I've witnessed it. Like, it's creepy. Like, there was something that happened. Anyway, but, like, I don't know. That's just my headcanon for why she hates her. Is there some kind of history there, or... No. Now quit talking. I need to focus on the road. Why do you treat Stella like that? You two used to be friends. Let me just push her buttons. It was a different time in my life. I just wish she'd get that we're not in high school anymore. I'm a different person than whoever she thinks she knows. At least everyone's okay. Only by the grace of God. There are a lot of parents who should have kept tighter reins on their kids. I never got into any trouble like this when I was a teen, and I have Perline to thank for it. I hated it at the time, but that strictness paid off. Ugh, what am I telling you this for? Whoa, are we bonding? Whoa, are we bonding? You can tell me stuff. I'd like to know more about you. Not in real life, but for the sake of the game, I'd like to know more about you. And about Perline, for that matter. Maybe later this week. I don't have the energy to get into it right now, but I think I'd like that. Oh, really? Wow. She's opening up. Do I think the parents are to blame? If it's, I don't know. That's iffy. I might even remain silent. Cause like, if it's like, if there's Life 360, then yeah, maybe the parents should be doing a better job. like, but then again, if you say, oh, I'm hanging out at my friend's house, and then you go to the mines, like, yeah, I'm gonna do something weird and choose to say nothing about the parents, honestly, because I don't know why they're even making me choose. Like, that's a weird thing to say. Like, oh, it's the parents' fault. It's not the parents' fault. I'm gonna remain silent. I've got to focus on the road. Ride in silence. Your eyes wander back to the tree line as you and Tabitha sink back into silence. Oh, this place is creepier at night. Damn, you really live here? Imagine coming back home and to this. Like, I'd actually die. You once again cross the threshold into the estate. The musty stench of the decaying mansion greeted you with its undertones of mildew and wood rot. Well, this day was a lot more stressful than it needed to be, but at least no one got hurt. I'm going to bed. I suggest you do the same. Thanks for calling me about those kids, by the way. It was unexpected. You should have waited for me. I'm too tired to argue. I'll see you in the morning. Tabitha turns and makes her way up the stairs. Turn in. You head up to your room to turn in. Thank God nothing happened. I'm doing great so far. Like, all the kids survived. I'm really happy about that. Bro, the intro said we can't save everyone, but we'll see about that. You collapse in Tabitha's dusty guest bed, and your head empty of thoughts. After your time in Shaw Mine, you barely even notice the dust. That's horrible. Your phone buzzes on the table. Y'all, these are those things, right? Jesus Christ! Jesus! Wow! Guys, the senses are tickling. Kanika sends a picture of a pair of ditchlings by the side of the road. I saw them again, too. Who did? Stella? I saw them again, too. I almost cussed. Another picture, this time of them staring into a tree. Staring from a tree. So they're looking at... Oh, it's because they were in the mines. Jesus, we're tainted with mine juice now. Oh my God. We are tainted with mine juice. Oh my God. Help me, Lord. I'm actually getting, like, a little nervous. Y'all saw how I was screaming with that Doki vid. Like, Doki Literature Club is enough to make me be screaming. So imagine what this is doing to my poor heart. It feels like I'm actually there, scrolling on this phone. Oh my God. But what would you actually do? Sorry, I keep yapping, but, like, what would you actually, like, do in this situation? Another picture, this time of them staring from a tree. Why would you still be walking home? What the heck? These things are definitely not hairless monkeys or raccoons or whatever. I don't know what the hell they are. I guess there's more to them being here than the coal mine collapse. No way I'm sleeping tonight. You think about looking out the guest room window, but at this point you're too exhausted to leave your bed. Good! The adrenaline from this evening is finally wearing off, replaced by a creeping exhaustion that threatens to overwhelm you. Your limbs feel heavy, your eyelids slipping down over your eyes, even as you stare at the ominous picture on your phone. If it weren't for the pit of dread balling in your stomach, you would almost feel comfortable as you settle in between your covers, your tired bones sinking into the decrepit mattress. Is that the end of the playthrough? When you close your eyes, you see the shadowy figures that gathered behind Stella in the mines. Your thoughts are drawn to the carving on the wall and the visions it imparted upon you. Yeah, those look horrible. Oh, those are the miner head caps. With the fire trying to kill me. Your eyes shoot back open, your heart pounding as the door to your room swings open. Yikes. Oh, it's the cat. Damn. Okay. Sorry. I thought it was the doll. Just the cat. It's always just the cat. It's nice to see another living being, even when as unfriendly as Tabitha's cat. The comfort of her presence sets your mind at ease, and you finally slip into a deep sleep. I want to see someone's playthrough with that animal reading thing, like that animal talking to the animals thing. Like, that would have been a smart choice. But I feel like Kenai kind of saved everyone tonight. Like, Kenai kind of saved everyone tonight, just like Powerful Bill did. Oh, crap. What is going on? What is that? What is happening? Oh, it's the outro. Okay. Whew, it's the outro. Dang! Sell the house. Sell the mine. Why is there a baby head above the door? She actually lives here? That's wild. I thought the knocking sound was coming from, like, where I am. I want to play another episode, but it's 11:30, and I don't do well without sleep. Oh, wow. Proceed if you dare. Okay, let me save it. How do I leave? Okay. Thank you, guys. That was great. My thoughts. I have no thoughts. I'm really good at this game. Like, everyone keeps surviving. Although my heart was palpitating because I was like, they be killing kids. Oof. I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, thank you for watching. That's it. Goodbye.